welcome. This is Cara Brandon and I'm here with Rinea Foil, and I have a 4th of July layout for you today. Super fun. I'm using the Patriotic Variety Pack. I've used red with the stars, blue, just the flat, well, it's shiny, but there's no decoration finish. And then the cool thing about the foil is on one side there's gold and then on the other side is the color. So what I did for these stars is I just flipped over, I think it was silver that I had on the other side, and I just flipped it over and now I'm using the gold side. So to save a little bit of time, I cut all these pieces out of my Cricut and I've glued some of them together just so the little bits and pieces wouldn't get all crazy. And I've kind of been playing around with my layout. So I'm doing this before the 4th of July, so I don't have my actual 4th of July pictures yet, but I'm using this other picture from my Instax kind of as a placeholder just so I can get an idea of what it will look like with size. So the Cricut is really handy when using the foil. For this time, I played again with some different settings, and this time I actually selected aluminum foil as my setting, and it cut really, really nicely. And I also used my light grip mat instead of my strong grip, and it came off like butter, so it worked really, really well. And I love the look of the shiny with the stars on top. It's really pretty, really pretty. So I'm gonna have my big focal 4th of July here, I'm thinking, and all of these came, if you do a search, if you use Cricut Design Space, if you do a search for 4th of July and Patriotic, this layout actually comes up, and let me see if I can show you on my laptop. I'm connected, sorry. But here, let me show you what it looks like. So you have your, it actually kind of gives you a layout idea. See if I'm hiding anything. So here it is, and then I just cut out all of these pieces, right? So you go to make it, and then you have your different parts. Pretty cool. So whenever there was a part that came up with foil, that's when I selected aluminum foil as my option. Hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully that position wasn't too strange. So it kind of gave me an idea of how I wanted to lay out my page. Now that layout is meant for a 12 by 12, so I'm adjusting it to fit into my, oh, let's see what size, my planner that's a bit smaller. It's 4 3/4 by a little 8 1/4 per page. So it's quite a bit smaller than a 12 by 12. The other thing I could have done is shrunk this down to make it smaller, but I thought this would be kind of fun as a big focal point. All right, so kind of what I want to do is, I'm pretty sure I want my 4th of July to go at the center up here. And isn't this cool? See, so on the one side there's blue, and then on the back is that gold. And for these stars, I didn't want to use my blue because I figure that's a color I will use often. And so is silver, really, but I was holding my blue a little sacred. Yeah, so I don't want to use that so much. So I'm going to stick this down. I used wet glue to glue on my letters, and you can kind of see where the glue is. So I might go in and try and get some of that off later, or it just might be how it is. All right, and then I'm going to put this background piece up here. The other thing I could have done, which I think I'm going to try next time I use my Cricut with the foil, is put some double-sided adhesive behind the foil so that I can just peel and stick right onto my page to make a sticker. I think that would make life a lot easier and faster. It's really fun using the Cricut with this foil. The options are truly endless with what you can make. Cards, I think I'll use glue for this. Layouts like this, home decor, the list goes on and on. And I'm still new to the design team, so I feel like a whole new world of crafting has kind of been opened up using this foil. It's really fun. Alright, that looks good. So then I'm just gonna stick on a picture once 4th of July happens. Pretty cute. Makes for a simple memory keeping layout. And it has the bling already, kind of cool. I'm gonna stick this one up here. Probably have to go back and re-punch some holes, that's fine. Alright, so this is the part I wasn't exactly sure where I wanted things to go. Alright, I do know I want this to attach here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Oops. Oh. And this is a little journaling spot. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. So I'm going to stick this down. And again, I could have resized the pinwheel here, but I kind of thought the big elements were fun. This to go under here. Decisions. There we go. I'm gonna trim this off. I'm only going to tape the bottom part so that when I print my picture, I can stick maybe a little further this way. There we go. So now, it looks pretty cute. I have room for 2 pictures and journaling, and my 4th of July spread is easy peasy done. And it's super shiny. I love it. All right, thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you again soon. All right, bye-bye.